Good evening, everyone. It's been a long time, late August, since I've been on the air here on FIFA Plus, but welcome to the Rochester Community Sports Complex in downtown Rochester, New York. Tonight in NISA action, it's Flower City Union in 6th place in the league, taking on the now 3rd place ALBION San Diego. Good evening, everyone. I'm Andrew Battisti, the co-host of Soccer is a Kick in the Grass, North America's longest-running soccer radio show, heard every Monday night at 6:30 locally in Rochester on WYSL Radio, 1040 AM, 92.1 and 95.5 FM, and live worldwide on the web at soccerisakickinthegrass.com. Tonight, these two teams are battling for playoff positioning and getting into the playoffs. It's a critical match for both teams. Flower City Union coming off a big road win last Wednesday against Gold Star Detroit, 3-1, coming from 1 goal down at the end of the first half. And it was Steven Elias with 3 goals in 12 minutes, the first hat trick in Flower City Union history to pace Union to that very important victory. The team was supposed to play last Saturday against Savannah, but the match was postponed due to COVID. The match is tentatively scheduled to be played this Tuesday. We'll hopefully have a start time for that one. It will be here in Rochester. And then Flower City will host Chattanooga, who are fighting for that top spot in the league. They're feeling the heat from LA Force, who are just 2 points behind them now. That'll be next Saturday at 6 o'clock here at the downtown stadium. San Diego coming off a road win themselves on Wednesday, beating Maryland 1-0. It was Cyrus Tran with the only goal. He has been red hot for the Albion. He has two goals and an assist in his last 2 games, as does Daniel Bedoya, who is the leading scorer with 5 goals and 5 assists for Albion. He had 2 goals and an assist in the 3-0 win that Albion had over Gold Star on September 24th. Albion comes into today's game with a defensive record that is second to none in NISA. They have had 6 clean sheets in their last 7 matches. The only team to score against them was their SoCal rivals, the LA Force, in a 2-1 loss that they suffered to the Force. Flower City got that big win. It had been a while since they had posted a victory in NISA, but that was a very important one against Detroit. They have 2 matches left. As I mentioned, Albion has just 1 match left, and that'll be at Michigan next Sunday, the 15th. These 2 teams have played 3 times. First game was last year in Rochester. It was a 2-2 draw. San Diego won 2-1 in their home park last year, and then this past year, it was a 2-0 win on June 18th with Alexander Gluvasevich with both goals, and Ben Roach with the clean sheet. He has 11 shutouts this season, and it will be a test for Flower City Union tonight to beat the San Diego defense, who again are very strong, and we will definitely be looking for that. See if Union can continue the scoring run, if Elias can score, and potentially Luke Ferreira, who is back in the lineup after being suspended for red card he suffered against Michigan. He has 4 goals, 5 assists. Team leading scorer Ali Diakate is on the bench. He's coming back from a hamstring injury. He may see action tonight. We'll have to see about that. Other action earlier today in NISA, which is very important for the situation today. The LA Force won at Gold Star Detroit 1-0. Oscar Delgado with a 65th minute goal. And that puts the Force into 2nd place in NISA. 22 matches played, 41 points. San Diego is 22 games played, 39 points, but they can move back up ahead of LA if they win here tonight. Chattanooga sits at 43 points. They are on the road at Savannah tonight. The other very important match, Michigan Stars hosting Club De Leon. De Leon 1 point behind Flower City Union for the last playoff spot. And the De Leon has 2 matches in hand on Flower City. So it's going to come right down to the wire for that 6th and final playoff spot. Let's look at tonight's starting lineups. First for the visitors from San Diego, making their second appearance in Rochester. Ben Roach will be in goal. 22 games played, 22 games started, 0.82 goals against average with 11 shutouts from Santa Barbara, California. They'll play 3 in the back, and they're all big boys. Luis Almeida, number 29, at 6'4" from Portugal. Ernest Mitchell, number 4 from Montclair, New Jersey. He's also 6'4". And Anthony Patti gets the start from Dallas, Texas. He's at 6'1", so big back line for San Diego. The D-mid is Andrew Klazewski, number 6. And then in midfield, we have Alexander Dalou, who recently joined the team from Gold Star in September. And the leading scorer, Daniel Bedoya, number 10. In the middle of the midfield, in the attacking position, Cyrus Tran, number 9. On the wings, we'll have Corey Lundin on the left, number 17, and Tyler Gabara, number 13. And the front runner is Yuki Shibata. And he was obtained from Club de Leon in July, a Japanese native. Head coach is Diego Gomez, 33-year-old from Spain, and Tyler Silva is his assistant. For Flower City, the big news is Mike Mejia is out of the lineup tonight due to injury, getting his first action this season with Flower City. The third-string goalkeeper, Philip Ezamadu, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, played last year for the former Rochester Rhinos, RNYFC. Has also played 3 times for the U.S. under-20 national team. So a big day for him, wearing number 40 jersey. In the back, we have the goal-scoring hero from the game against Detroit, Stephen Elias, 23 on the right. Mumbi Quiselli, the captain, 31. Angelo Calfo, number 5. They'll be in the middle. And on the left, we Noah Kavanaugh, number 17. In the D-mids are Kyle Nelson, number 3, and Josue Cartagena, number 4. Attacking mids, Matt Bolduc, number 32. Number 19, Freddie Opoku, number 32, Matt Bolduc. And the 2 front runners, Luke Ferreira, number 10, and the speedy Malik Stewart, number 14. For the Flower City Union, they are coached by 31-year-old Jordan Sullivan and assisted by Rochester Lancers Wall of Famer, Junior College Hall of Famer, coached 30 years at Monroe Community College, Nelson Capello. The referees for today's game are David Rousseau. The assistants are Doug Clayton and Simone Lebecki, and the fourth is Nicholas Bauman. Temperature in Rochester about 55 degrees. There is a breeze from left to right, so that will definitely be a situation for the team that will be going from left to right. They'll have the wind at their back in the first half. And announcing the team, is Ejimadu wearing the bright yellow jersey and bright green for Ben Roach. Again, this is a very important match for Albion. Top 2 teams get a bye in the first round of the playoffs for NISA, so they want to be in that second spot, and they need a win tonight to help them. And, of course, Union wants to get 4 points clear of Club de Leon in 6th spot. Now, to Honor America, our national anthem. And the pregame festivities winding down, both teams with their traditional handshake.
The official for this evening's contest, the referee is David Russo.
Union in their lilac uniforms, and for those of you who may not be aware, Rochester is the Flower City, Flower. It used to be back in the 19th century the Flower City, Flour, because of the many flour mills along the Genesee River and the Erie Canal, sending that grain all across New York State. When that line of business went out of favor in the late 1800s, it became the Flower City. Frederick Law Olmsted, who designed Central Park and many other parks in the United States, designed the system here in Rochester, the park system, including Highland Park, where every May 500,000 people come into Rochester to see the Lilac Festival, the largest selection of lilacs in the United States. And Flower City takes their colors from the Lilac Festival. San Diego wearing their black uniforms tonight. They wore white against Maryland, so surprise, surprise. Actually, they wore blue. Check that. So it's black with a little bit of red. So, and one good thing, the numbers are very, very easily identified. So one change I see, Yuki Shibata is wearing the number 30, which is what I had on my sheet. It was listed as 21, but it is 30. So Yuki Shibata wearing number 30. He'll be the center forward for Albion San Diego, who look to move back into second place if they can get a result here today. And Flower City really wants 3 points to stay clear of Club de Leon, who are at Michigan. That match starts at 7, as does Savannah hosting Chattanooga. Savannah actually is not out of the playoffs yet. If they ran the table their last 5 matches, they could sneak into the playoffs. The only team that's been eliminated is Gold Star Detroit. So still 8 teams, and of course they're fighting for those top 2 spots. Chattanooga, who was dominant in the league, but they have drawn many matches. They're 12 wins, 7 draws, and just the 1 loss to Los Angeles. So San Diego will have the wind at their back in the first half. And we'll see if that makes a difference. Coach is now shaking hands on the sideline, waiting for referee Mr. Rousseau to blow the whistle so we can get this match underway. It's been since August 30th. The Union has not been here at the Rochester Community Sports Complex, but they're here tonight, and we are underway with Josue Cartagena. Long ball downfield, looking for Elias, who had the hat trick against Detroit, and he is pushing forward in this match so far. Ball to the end line and taken away by Albion. Albion, by the way, is a old-time reference to England. And, of course, people will know the famous club in England, West Bromwich Albion. They were the first club in England to use that moniker, and the reason why is because a suburb of West Brom is Albion. So that's where many of the players were originally. That's how it got the name. There's many other clubs now that use that moniker, as does this visiting team here tonight in Rochester, Albion San Diego. They were in 1904 San Diego previously, but they changed that name. Here's Ernest Mitchell wearing the number 4 against 6'4", started all 22 games for the Albion. Back into the Union half with Angelo Calfo, graduate of my favorite D1 school, Gonzaga. And coming through now is the speedy Malik Stewart, by a nice tackle at the very last second there to break that up. And now foul called. It'll be a free kick for Albion. It was Alexander Dalu from West Bloomfield, Michigan, not far from where Gold Star Detroit plays, but he came over just recently in the September time frame. So Albion shoring up their team, as did Flower City. They brought in a couple of players. There's an offside call, barely. And again, if you're looking at for the normal jersey of Mike Mahea, he is out of the lineup tonight. He's hopeful to be back on Tuesday for the rescheduled match against Savannah. That is Phil Ezamadu, the third-string goalie for Flower City, formerly of RNYFC, the Rhinos. Also played for FC Tucson and was actually originally taken by Los Angeles Football Club. So got a good pedigree, played in the Brazilian youth system for Nacional. Here's Gabara off that far wing. And Luis Almeida came over from Spain on July 1st, played in Spain for 4 years, native of Portugal, and another pickup for Albion. Here's Shibata from Japan. Tron into the middle, and a nice cross in and cleared out at the last minute by Nelson. Still dangerous though. Gabara takes the shot, and that goes well over the top. But Albion very dangerous to start this game. Just 3 minutes in, still no score. Let's see if Ezamadu will go long here or if he'll play it short. He has the wind in his face here to start to play for this first half. Big boy, 6'2", from Minneapolis, Minnesota. There's the goal kick, and Shibata will take that. Trying again, but nice play by Frederick Opoku, the Ghanaian. Back for Kavanaugh. Bolduc gets a foot in there, but Albion takes control once again. Bedoya, leading scorer, 5 goals, 5 assists. Tries to square it, but it's taken away by Flower City. Taking their time, nearly gave it away. Kavanaugh, Quisele, the captain. On the bench for Flower City's leading scorer, Ali Diakate, who played last year for San Diego. See if he comes in later in this match if Flower City needs a goal. Bolduc, little back heel. Controlled by Stewart. Nelson. Opoku. Working on Shibata. Opoku with the cross in the middle. And looking for the header was Elias. He couldn't get it though. Cartagena fighting for it. He regains possession against Dalu. There's Stewart. And Angelo Calfo. Everybody now in the Albion San Diego half as Union putting the pressure on. Noah Kavanaugh with the educated left foot. Nice move by Opoku. He's taken down. If that was later in the match, that should have been booking. That was a professional foul by Shibata. Shibata playing a little further back. Albion in their last few matches have played with a false 9. They really don't have an out-and-out striker. The one big guy you want to look out for off the bench is Alexander Kluvasevic. He had both goals for San Diego in their win against Flower City back in June. Ferrer took that free kick a little quick, and the Union forward's not ready for it. It's grabbed by Ben Roach. Went to the University of Cal Santa Barbara. He's a Santa Barbara native. The Gauchos, and he played also for one of the top teams in the USL2, the Ventura County Fusion. They've been around for a very long time. Almeida off to the far side for Patti. Didn't play the last game against Maryland. He's in the lineup tonight. Ball over the top. Dalu looking for the cross. Headed clear by Flower City. Player taken down, no call. Into the area and grabbed on the end line by Ezamadu. But Albion has been dangerous on their couple of forays going forward. A nice run by Dalu. Looking for the head of Tran. Bedoya went down there. And it's going to be a throw for Flower City. Kozuski went down. 7 minutes into the game, no score from the Rochester Community Sports Complex. Flower City Union hosting Albion San Diego for the only time this season. Ball couldn't be kept in play by the home side. It'll be a throw for San Diego. Very rare you see a San Diego team playing against a Rochester-based team. Header by Stewart. Of course, back in the NASL days, the San Diego Sockers played the Rochester Lancers pretty much every year. Lancers often started their season out in San Diego. Matter of fact, it was the first game, I believe, that San Diego played in the NASL was against the Lancers, and the soccer is still going very strong in the indoor game. Our good friend Greg Suddy is probably listening to the broadcast right now from Suddy on Soccer, a San Diego native. He's very proud of all his San Diego teams, and San Diego be in MLS next season. Be a throw for Flower City. Kavanaugh throwing it in for Bolduc. Back to Kavanaugh again. Flower City want to keep the ball on the ground here with the big bodies. That's a foul there on Kozuski against Bolduc. Free kick. This will be interesting because, again, the back line, 6'4", 6'4", 6'1" for San Diego. Let's see what Ferreira comes up with here. Team try to get a ball dipping in over the top for someone to run onto. Very good with the right foot. Here it comes. Ferreira with the free kick and headed clear. And San Diego may have a chance to break here with Gabara. Gabara's taken down. It's a vantage played. Bedoya. Bedoya spinning around two players. And Bedoya playing it forward for Shibata, but that's too far for him, and that's a wasted chance for Albion. Right there at the 18 was Zamadu to pick that ball up. Cartagena cross field for Elias. Fighting for it. Comes off his arm, no call, but Mitchell will regather for San Diego. Here's Gabara. Kluszewski. And Mitchell again, as San Diego settling things in their half of the field as we move into the 10th minute of play with no score. Near side touchline for Shibata. From Port Chester, New York, but is of Japanese heritage and played in Japan, Montenegro, and Spain in his career. Mitchell with the long ball, and Ezamadu will come out of his lines and shepherded back by the captain, Mumbi Kwesele. Kwesele again. You look to pass the ball out of their back line. Kavanaugh looking to send one long with the left foot, but instead it's played inside for Ferreira. He's immediately surrounded, and it's a taken away. Lundin. Bedoya crossing, and too far for Tran to run onto. It'll be a goal kick. So Flower City will play Tuesday. That is the plan anyway. It's tentatively scheduled for Tuesday against Savannah. And hopefully we'll have more information on that match as we move along in this broadcast. Or if we don't, we go to flowercityunion.com or check the Flower City social media on Twitter, Facebook, and they will have the information about that match. And then next Saturday, the final home match, win, lose, or draw, because Union cannot host a playoff match. Well, they will finish in 6th at best, which will get them into the playoffs, of course. That'll be against the top team in the league, Chattanooga. Ferreira off the head of Elias. Ferreira trying to run onto it, and a nice smart play by Bedoya to play that back, and Roach will reset. Almeida playing in the middle of that back three with Mitchell and Patti on his right and left, respectively. Patti forced back. Elias coming forward from his right back position, playing more in the midfield. Because, again, not surprising after he scored those 3 goals against Detroit. He's got the hot hand. You want to use that player who has the confidence to score goals. Probably the hardest thing to do in soccer, score goals. Patti with a little bit of space, played up the line. It's a good ball. Gabara has boomed into the stands by Nelson. Be free, a throw-in for Albion San Diego. We're sitting in 3rd place right now in NISA after the LA Force beat homestanding Gold Star Detroit 1-0 earlier today. Calfo gets taken down roughly, and there'll be a free kick. Couple tough characters. 6'1" from Seattle, Washington. Again, graduate of Gonzaga. Was out for a little while earlier this year with an injury, but he's back in action and gets the start tonight. As is Phil Ezamadu, the goalkeeper tonight for Flower City. Probably will be his only appearance this season. What a time to come in this critical match. But he's got some experience, does Phil. Big header there, looking for Tran, and can't run onto it, but ball breaks free. A nice tackle by Fred Okapoku. Here's Bolduc. Bolduc looking to free Malik Stewart. Bolduc taken down, free kick. And somebody's not happy about that call. There's two players down. Actually, no, one, just the one, Bolduc. It was Dalu who committed the foul, and he told the referee he wasn't happy. If you do that too much, you're going to get your name put in the book. Union restarts with Kavanaugh. Elias comes all the way to the left side, and ball played off Elias. Coach Diego Gomez grabbing the ball. I'm not sure why. It's his throw. Ernest Mitchell will throw it in. Shibata looking for a pass from Tran. Cyrus Tran from Honolulu, Hawaii, is also of Japanese descent. Played for Michigan last year. And he's got 2 goals and an assist in his last 2 matches, as does Daniel Bedoya. Bolduc with a foul, free kick. Switch play to Mitchell on this left side, right side actually. Almeida for Patti. Anthony Patti from Dallas, Texas. He's a Brazilian native, graduate of Mercer, the Bears, who I believe was the team that beat Duke in the NCAA basketball tournament a number of years ago. Probably their biggest claim to fame. Patti again. Very international lineup with San Diego. They've got Brazilians and Portuguese and Spanish, Japanese players, and Americans, of course. Poku fighting for it, and he wins the battle. Ferreira plays it back. Quisele and Kavanaugh. And Kavanaugh with a long ball forward for Bolduc. That traps it well, goes down, and gets the free kick. Elias wants to take it fast, and gets it inside for Malik Stewart. See if Stewart can take the shot. He just puts it wide of the mark. That was a good free kick there for Flower City. Tried to catch Albion napping, and Stewart with that tremendous speed. And that's going to be a danger for these large backline players for San Diego to track down Malik Stewart. And Stewart's left footer went wide of the mark. Tried it first time. Stewart had a goal against Michigan in the 3-2 loss that was match played in Auburn, New York, as Salt City Union. Ferrer also had a goal in that one on a PK, but there were 2 PKs from Michigan in that one to take home a 3-2 win. Albion with the throw. Gabara off the chest of Lundeen and back for Mitchell. Albion on the attack, but taken away by Flower City. Ferreira and Kavanaugh. Quisele bothered by Tran. So he spins away from Tran and will play it to Calfo. Can he keep it in? No, he can't. Mistake there on the back line. A throw in for San Diego. Dalu. Gabara. And Kluszewski. Now everybody in the Flower City half. And San Diego looking to unlock the Flower City defense. No score here in the 18th minute. Poor ball there. Opoku takes it away, but it's won right back by Albion. Albion likes to play a controlled game. Keep that ball on the ground. They haven't had a chance for a free kick yet, and that's something Union has to avoid. Dalu and a nice tackle by Nelson. That's going to be a throw in. Nope, they're going to give it to Albion. Just Calfo tackled it. It said it went off. We thought it went off an Albion player, but the referee said nope. But Albion's certainly dangerous on set piece opportunities with those big backs that can come forward on those. So far, Union has done a good job not giving up any set pieces. A draw won't do neither of these teams any good, so hopefully we will see some goals in this match. Kabara, far side. Ball crossed into the area and cleared out by Quiselli as they were looking for Tran. He's playing the furthest forward right now for Albion. Shibata was listed as the center forward, but they put him further back into the midfield. Ball thrown in. Pati takes the shot, and nice save by Ezamadu at this near post. And here's the first corner of the match. Going to be in the 20th minute, and Mitchell and Almeida come forward. Let's see what Union does to mark these big bodies, both of them at 6'4". Bedoya will take the corner kick. Everybody gathered in that 6-yard area, and they play it short. Interesting. Dalu back to Bedoya off the training ground, and they better practice that one a little more. That didn't work at all. I mean, still has possession, though, with Shibata. Switching play to the far side. Dalu working on Bolduc. Pass in the middle. That's a poor ball. Taken away by Flower City. Frederick Opoku wins the ball. Now tries to play it up. Kavanaugh. Up for Opoku. Can he outrace Mitchell? Mitchell with a nice turn and wins the ball. Calmly done by Ernest Mitchell. I'm not sure what that Albion was trying there on that free kick. If I was them, I'd just pop the ball into the 6-yard box and let the big guys go after it. But I'm not the coach. Albion can control once again. Mitchell. And just taking their time. Shibata inside for Kuzuski. Captain Gabara. Pati will bring it forward from his left back position. Bedoya, and that's going to be offsides. And Coach Gomez not happy. He's saying that the player was offside, was passive, did not go for the ball, but the assistant referee says nope. So free kick for Flower City in the 21st minute, moving into the 22nd minute. Nearly midway through this first half. And a very nice evening here in Rochester. Was early forecast was for rain, but it's a perfect night for soccer. Nice and cool, and that's the way the players like it. Here's Bolduc. Bolduc trying to turn on Mitchell. Mitchell's extending his arm out. That could have been a foul, and that's definitely a foul on Bolduc. And he takes Gabara down. Free kick. That's Lundin wearing the number 17 jersey. And San Diego once again taking their time. Gabara brings it into the Union half for Dalu. He'll bring it forward. Dalu puts it in the center. Lundin scoops it forward. Headed out. Headed again by Quiselli. One back. Shibata. Taken away nicely by Flower City. Kavanaugh playing it up the touchline for Bolduc. Bolduc heads it back for Opoku, and it comes off of him into touch. San Diego with the throw. Really only one good chance in the game. That was just a couple minutes ago where shot in near the near post was saved well by Ezamadu. So Roach really has not been tested in this game so far. Bedoya. Dalu back to Patti. Coach Sullivan wanting to push his players forward to press a little bit, not letting San Diego just play with the ball in their own half. Almeida for Mitchell. And San Diego just, again, taking their time, probing, looking for the opening. Union ready playing with 5 in the back right now. Kluzewski in the Flower City half. Mitchell. And Albion just playing it around the outside. Union keeping their shape very well. There's the long ball looking for Lundin. Lundin gets onto it. Lundin with the shot, and it's saved well by Izamadu at his near post. Kavanaugh got a foot to that, but right into the path of Lundin, and he was able to get the shot off. There's a nice ball forward by Opoku. Looked like it'll come off a hand there, but referee continues play. Union looking to free Malik Stewart for a run at the back line of San Diego. Not been able to do it just yet. Bolduc now moving into a more forward position along with Elias, who switched sides. Patti bringing it into the Union half. Leaves it for Bedoya. Dalu on that left side. Dalu for Tron. And Tron is going to be fouled, I believe. It's going to be a free kick. Free kick for Albion. And they're just going to play it back. They didn't bring the big boys forward for that free kick. A little bit surprising. Mitchell for Shibata on the right. Working on Opoku. Now double teamed. Lundin. Lundin, short pass inside. And back out for Mitchell. Albion slowly bringing their players forward. Pinning Flower City back. Patti. Patti lays it off to the far side, but it's taken away by Flower City. That's a nice move there, but taken back by Albion, but won again by Union. Cartagena. Union trying to play the ball out and are not able to do so. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell playing it forward. Top of the box, now back outside again. All the possession with Albion right now. Gabar, the captain. So far, Union up to the task. Nice fake by Bedoya there to Gabara. And Gabara far forced back. Ball played inside, Kluzewski. And that's a poor ball there. All that possession leads to nothing. And that's why you don't look at the possession stats, because they can be very misleading. Albion probably has 75 to 80% of the possession right now, but really if had only a couple of decent chances, not great chances at goal. Lundin for Tran. Tran tries to turn. Plays all the way back for Gabara. Gabara with the shot is blocked. Great sliding block. I mean, that was Nelson. Here comes Flower City on a break. Bolduc. Bolduc all the way down the touchline. And it's played out. It'll be a throw. So Union on the attack right now, and we have an injured player for Albion. Looks like Patti is down, but he's back up. So just like that, Union broke all the way out quickly, and that was deep in San Diego territory. The 27th moving into the 28th minute. Let's see if Union can do something with this. And they're going to call off sides on Malik Stewart. Wow. I didn't think there was offsides on a throw-in. But I'm not the officials. So we free kick for Albion. Goes back to Roach, who's hardly seen any of the ball in the game so far. Nice header by Kavanaugh. I think that came off of Mitchell. It should be a corner. No, they're going to give it as a goal kick. Looked like it might have caught Mitchell's foot, but I didn't have the best angle. So once again, Ben Roach will have the ball at his feet. Union pressing their players forward here. They're not going to allow Albion to easily play the ball out of the back. Mitchell. Elias is going to run down Mitchell. Here comes Lundeen. Little break for San Diego. Ball to the far side for Dalu. Tough first touch there, but he gets control. There's Dalu with the shot way wide of the mark. I think the San Diego players are saying, you should have passed that ball. Don't take that shot. So it'll be a goal kick for Flower City. 29th minute. Still no score from the Rochester Community Sports Complex. Andrew Battisti, happy to bring you the match tonight on FIFA Plus. Mitchell. There's Lundeen again. Gabara to Dalu. Dalu in the area. Cleared out. Stewart all the way back in defense, working on Dalu. Dalu still has control in the far corner. That should be a throw for Flower City, and it is. Again, good defense by Flower City. San Diego's had much of the possession, but still no score. I think Kel's going to try for a long throw here to relieve the pressure. Elias. Union may have a chance to break here. There's the ball for Opoku, but a nice defensive play by Yuki Shibata to break that up. Again, that's why San Diego's had 6 clean sheets in their last 7 matches, but that's a poor ball there. Opoku working around, working back to Kozuski. Opoku still with it. And it's taken away. That last step there was the undoing. And Flower City wants to pick the pace up a little bit if they get the opportunity. And Albion wants to just continue to play at this methodical pace with lots of possession. There's Dalu, and he couldn't control that long ball. So it'll be a Flower City throw-in. We're 30 minutes into today's match here from the Rochester Community Sports Complex in downtown Rochester, New York. 0-0 between Albion San Diego, the visitors, and Flower City Union. Lundeen gets that header from Tron. Shibata. Picked up by Opoku, lays it back. Looking for a foul there was Bedoya, but no calls. Quiselli did a nice job. And Quiselli wins the ball. Bolduc playing it forward for Ferreira. I haven't seen much of him tonight. Coming off that red card suspension. Bolduc gets around one, goes down, free kick. And here's a big chance for Flower City just outside the area, and a yellow card, first booking of the day for Luis Almeida. Let's look at it again. Ferreira, Almeida played it up, and Bolduc with the interception on the press. And Almeida just runs over Bolduc. So that's in the 32nd minute. Well, they gave it to Patty, but I believe it was Almeida who committed that foul. We'll check it here again on the replay, but it's going to be a free kick. Ferreira might take a chance here. Ferreira takes a shot, and it's deflected on the way Good job by the wall. Opoku with the shot. It's blocked. Falls free in the area, and Roach covers up. Wow. Look at a great opportunity there for Union. Ferreira's shot was deflected, but the ball broke free, and Roach had a dive on it. Ball was deflected by the wall, cleared out only as far as Opoku took the shot, and it was Calfo who tried to get a foot to that. Now another free kick, this one for San Diego. And it's taken quickly, and that's offsides. The referee's going to say, nope, bring it back and take it again. They'll probably change that yellow card. Take one more look at it on the replay that I'm watching here. There's Almeida. Yeah, it's definitely Almeida. They'll change that one. Almeida definitely is the one who took down Matt Bolduc. Here's Shibata. Shibata with a nice cross and booted out of there. There's a wild bicycle kick cleared out. A couple acrobatics from both teams in the 34th minute. Here's Elias. And now the referee's going to bring the ball all the way back and say there's going to be a free kick for San Diego. Oh, I was going to say it was a throw, and the ball went out of play. Or into touch, I should say. So Mitchell will come forward for the free kick, or for the throw-in. And ball goes into touch again, and this time it's a Flower City throw. 35th minute here in Rochester, still no score. We've had a couple of opportunities in the last few minutes. Ball bounces, Elias gets ahead to it. Stevens all over the field all the time. He's such a workhorse for Flower City. Graduate, went to Seton Hall and North Carolina State. Played for the New York Red Bulls under-18 team. Native of Rye, New York, down near New York City. Ferreira lays it back. Kavanaugh plays that with the right foot. That's unusual for him. Ball breaks free, back into the Union half for Shibata. Mitchell, now Flower City beginning to press more, and they're forcing the play of the back line. They're forcing them to make good passes and give up a good opportunity there. Recent. There's Mitchell goes down. Opoku with the foul. Another free kick for San Diego. Things beginning to open up now a little bit more in the latter stage of this first half. Gabara. Acres of space for Patti on that far side. Bedoya. And Bedoya again playing inside for Tron. A nice play by Luke Ferreira to take it away. Again, good defense by Flower City, but that was a poor pass. That ball should have been a throw in there, I believe. Ball cleared out. Here's Stewart. Is Stewart going to go on a run here? Using that speed. Playing it back. There's Kyle Nelson. I haven't called his name much tonight. Kavanaugh, Quiselli. 37th minute. Back for Kyle Nelson. Started every match for Flower City this season. Quiselli again. Now Albion with a little bit of a press. Union handling it so far. Nelson playing it forward. Good ball. Ferreira, that's a poor ball. Shibata steps around Opoku. Opoku forces him back, though. We're excited to watch this. I've hit a couple of fouls. He doesn't want to get booked here. Bolduc runs over to Mark Patti. Bedoya with a little bit of space. Cartagena with a nice tackle. Gets it away. Ferreira tries to free Stewart, and he does on that right wing. Let's see what Malik can do here. Playing it out, and that was not sure what he was thinking there. Lundeen. And nice play by Quiselli, but Elias couldn't play that ball. He was in a well offside position, but it'll be a throw for San Diego. Both teams beginning to try to impose their will late in this first half. Trying to get a late goal, which will be huge at this point of the match. Kavanaugh gets ahead to it. And it pops off the head of Tran. It'll be a throw for Flower City. As we get a little bit darker here in Rochester, the sun's setting about 7 o'clock. Elias with his back to goal goes down. Free kick. Steven wants to play this quickly, but thinks better of it. Union has scored from this position before. Ferreira again with excellent control on those set pieces. He's going to have one here. Nelson will come forward. And everybody coming back for San Diego. So Ferreira will try to loop that ball probably right to the penalty spot if he can. And instead plays it back. Kavanaugh. Now will play it into the box. Comes off of the head of Nelson. Back out to Cartagena. Still dangerous for Flower City. Kavanaugh to Quisele. And Flower City forced back as Albion comes forward to press. And as Amadou has to play. He hasn't actually touched the ball very much in the last 15 minutes. Here's Stewart. Stewart for Ferreira. Poku's got acres of space on this right side if they can find him. Kavanaugh makes his way to the side. Now Opoku. Stewart making a run. Opoku cuts inside. Nice ball inside. Elias. Elias with a shot just over the top. Nearly a fourth goal in a row for Stephen Elias. Just went over the top. Tyler Gabarra very upset. He thought Elias was offsides, and he might have been right, actually. Just watching it here. Here's Elias with that shot just over. Roach did have it covered. So let's see. Yeah, definitely Elias was offsides there. Just looking at the delay here on the video site. So if that had been a goal, that would have been a very controversial one. Now acres of space on this far side. Is Union caught out. Albion with the penalty area, shot in and cleared away at the last second by Kavanaugh as Tran was right on the doorstep with an open goal. And Kavanaugh saving the day for Flower City. It's a breakdown in the back that time, and Albion came forward in numbers, but Kavanaugh going to clear that ball away at the last second, or Tran had a sitter. We remain scoreless. 41st minute. Quisele playing it forward for Ferreira. Kavanaugh back to Ferreira again. And he'll go for the long ball, looking for Stewart. Stewart running onto it. Stewart, can he get onto this to get a shot off? Stewart goes down, slipping on the turf and taken away. Bedoya. Bedoya and Shibata with acres of space on this right side. Kavanaugh goes over to meet him. Shibata moves into the area. Kavanaugh with a nice defensive play takes the ball away. A veteran Kavanaugh doing it again. Opoku up the touchline. As we go back and forth now, game really opening up. Cartagena will play it long for Stewart. And that time, Gabarra gets back with the head. And that's how dangerous Stewart can be with those runs in behind. And the crowd getting into it now here at the Rochester Community Sports Complex. Kavanaugh plays it forward for Elias. Can he get onto it? Yes, he can. Mitchell right with him. Stephen Elias. Elias forced back, double teamed. Still maintains possession. Opoku. Opoku gets around Shibata. Shibata takes him down. Referee says no foul. Throw in for Albion. Over 3 minutes, under 3 minutes to go in the first half, plus stoppage time. There hasn't been much of that. Maybe a minute if we have that. And Casella let that ball run through, and fortunately, Kyle Nelson was able to clear that ball into touch, or Tran would have been off to the races. Mitchell plays it back for Almeida, and again, we'll check at halftime. He was the one who committed the foul that got the booking, but they announced Patti, but it definitely was Almeida. Here's Patti. Up the line for Dalu. Dalu into the area. And again, a little bit too far for Tran, and Kavanaugh will pick it up and just blast it out of there. Mitchell recovers, but won by Flower City Opoku. Long ball looking for Elias, a little bit too far, and Roach is out of his goal and collides with his defender. And Mitchell just shoved Elias out of the way, no call. Wow, I don't know how that's not a foul. It's not shoulder to shoulder if you push off. But I'm not the referee. That could have been disaster for Albion as the goalie Roach came out and collided with his defender, leaving a wide open goal, but Elias could not get onto the ball there. Elias almost went after Mitchell, and that would be a real retaliatory, but again, he was just shoved out of the way by Mitchell. Here comes Albion again. Ball played inside Shibata. Shibata on the ball and shoots it wide. Wow. Shibata's got to get that ball on frame. That could have easily been number one for Albion. But just off the side of his foot and wide of the mark. So it'll be a goal kick for Flower City in the last minute. Here's the scene again. Crossfield pass, Shibata, beautiful ball. And Shibata just shanked it off his right foot. Opoku putting pressure on him. Kavanaugh gets the goal kick. Plays forward. Elias lets it bounce, goes to Mitchell. Mitchell spins away from Elias, plays it up forward. Tran looking for the 1-2, but it's covered well. And Kavanaugh shepherds the ball and allows Ezamadu to come out and claim it. Ezamadu, haven't seen anything about stoppage time. Looks like it's going to be 1 minute of stoppage time, at least. Ezamadu with a long punt. Gets held up in the wind. Stewart gets onto it. See if Union can find one more chance here in this first half. So 1 minute of stoppage time. You throw for Flower City. Calfo will take the throw, looking for a player to be open, and be another throw. Ball is headed clear. Both teams had a couple of opportunities, but nobody's put the ball in the back of the net yet. Here's Stewart. Stewart spinning. Stewart loses the ball. Gabar will play it long, and Flower City has that covered. Nelson, going to watch it as Albion pushing guys forward, but Ezamadu will calmly play it forward with Cartagena. Just about time for the referee to blow his whistle. He looks at his watch, and that'll do it for the first half. Excellent first half from both teams, you got to say. They both played very well. Very few mistakes, just one yellow card. Again, we'll check that, but it should be Almeida getting that yellow card in the 32nd minute. A couple of saves for Phil Ezamadu in his first game for Flower City. But at the break, no goals between Albion San Diego and Flower City Union. We'll have a second half in about 15 minutes here on FIFA Plus. Be sure to stay tuned. And welcome back to the Rochester Community Sports Complex in downtown Rochester, New York. Flower City Union hosting Albion San Diego, scoreless match. Flower City in 6th place in NISA, 1 point ahead of Club de Leon, and they have 2 matches in hand to de Leon. They play Michigan tonight. Game just kicked off a few minutes ago. And Savannah is hosting Chattanooga later. Gold Star Detroit lost to the LA Force 1-0. That puts LA in 2nd place temporarily. If Albion wins this game, they'll move back into the 2nd place. Again, the top 2 teams in NISA get a bye into the semifinals. So Maryland sits in 4th, tied with Michigan in 5th. So those 2 teams are fighting for a home match in the first round of the playoffs. Florida City can finish no better than 6th, but that's where they need to be to make the postseason, which will be a first for them in their 2nd year. Seeing if there's any substitutions as the Phil Ezamadu, the keeper for Flower City, making his way back onto the field, or pitch if you so desire. I don't see any subs yet. Flower City does have Ali Diakate, their leading scorer, on the bench to potentially come in, and one of the key players for San Diego, Alexander Glivasevich, is available. He had both goals for San Diego in their 2-0 win over Flower City back on June 18th in Southern California. So we've referee Mr. Rousseau to blow the whistle. We'll see some of the players actually have gloves on. It's 53 degrees and there's a bit of a breeze. So Union does have the wind at their back here in the second half. And there's a false start. 5-yard penalty on that one. Here we go. Well played all the way back to Roach. He's going to play it long. This is obviously something off the training ground as well. Comes off Kavanaugh. And Shibata's taken down. Free kick for San Diego. See if they bring the big bodies forward. I don't think they're going to. Matt Bolick having a discussion there with one of his opposition players. There's Anthony Patti for Dalu. Had a lot of work on that left side in the first half. Ball played through, and Kalfa with a nice interception. And he gets the ball back, plays it forward. Bolduc triple team, gives it to Stewart. Malik playing it forward. Elias did not make the run, and ball comes back to Cartagena. He'll play it forward, looking for Opoku. Opoku tries to run onto it, and he pulls down the defender. Free kick for San Diego. Heads up play there by Cartagena. Saw Opoku had some space and played the ball to him, but just ran away from him slightly. So we're just underway here in the second half with no score. Patti playing it back. Almeida, who was on a yellow card, as is Kyle Nelson. He picked up one in the 34th minute that we didn't catch earlier. So one player each with a yellow card. And we'll be certainly watching that, both of them playing in the back. So I wonder if there'll be targets in this second half. Pereira spinning away, plays it back to Kavanaugh, and now all the way back to Ezamadu. And he has to play that ball and does so. Up for Stewart. Good ball. Stewart has it taken away by, it's going to be a throw for San Diego. Gabarra took that ball away and knocked it off Stewart. So San Diego again methodically bringing it up. Things open up a bit late in that first half. Both teams had some opportunities to move forward. There's a good run from Shibata. Dalu is wide open on the left side, but nobody sees him. Back to Shibata. Shibata into the area. A nice play by Quisele. Still dangerous, though. There's a shot. And there's Tran with the shot. And it's saved off the line and headed into the goal by Dalu. Terrible break for Union there as the ball was deflected. Took a weird spin. And only a Ezamadu could only get a fist to it. And right there was Alexander Dalu with his third goal of the season. Now here's the replay. Shibata with the ball. Plays it into the area. Coselli with a little back flip. Here's a shot from Lundin. Was deflected. Tran with the shot. It just deflected a weird spin, and it fooled Ezemadu. And right there on the doorstep was Alexander Dalu. And that is the first goal of the match. It'll be an unassisted goal, so San Diego takes the lead. The 47th minute. So Flower City finds himself down 1-0, and San Diego has been a brick wall on defense the last number of games. They've had 6 clean sheets in their last 7 matches. And that is not the way that Coach Jordan Sullivan wanted to start this second half. As Alexander Dalu has given San Diego a 1-0 lead, and Union must find a way to equalize here. Cartagena will play it all the way back for Ezemadu. And no fault of Ezemadu on that one. That just took a weird deflection, had some kind of top spin on it, and the ball was going to go under the crossbar if he hadn't touched it. He got his fist to it, knocked it off the crossbar, but Dalu was right there on the doorstep to head it into the open net. And here comes San Diego again. Here's Dalu, the goal scorer. Dalu with the shot, and they're not going to call a penalty. Wow. Calfo got his hand to that, looked like, but referee said it was unintentional, which still should have been a penalty, actually. But game goes on. Mr. Rousseau says no penalty. It's going to be a throw for San Diego. Actually, going to be a free kick. Let's see what happens on this. Yeah, ball definitely came off of Calfo's arm. But the referee said no, it's not a penalty. So let's see what the referee does maybe on the next call that he has to make in the penalty area. Goal kick for Flower City. Quisele nearly lost it. Had to get him back to Ezemadu. And then nearly lost it again. It is lost. Shibata. Union running into trouble in their own penalty area. Shibata again. Almeida. And Pati. And Flower City having to get the ball away from San Diego as they're possessing. And now they can possess and just hold that ball. Being up by a goal. Alexander Dalu with the marker in the 47th minute. There's the shot well over the top by Captain Tyler Gabara from Arnold, Maryland. Played for Loudoun United and also went to North Carolina State, much like Flower City Union's Stephen Elias. And we've got 2 balls on the field. We can't do that. Angel Calfo will rid us of the second ball, and here we go again. And once again, San Diego pressing Union, not allowing them to play the ball out of the back. Bolduc gets a small touch to it, but it's headed back for Mitchell. 52nd minute. Flower City Union 0, Albion San Diego 1. Now Union trying to press San Diego in the back. Cartagena moving forward from his D-mid position. Ball played cross field for Mitchell. Flower City trying to gain possession if they can. Mitchell back for Roach, and he'll play it forward, but not very far. Flower City player offside there, but he did not play the ball, so it will be it's going to be a corner kick for Flower City. Didn't actually see that, but it's the first corner of the game for Flower City. Just one so far for San Diego. So here's a chance for Flower City. Ball played into the area. Nelson goes up for it. Headed clear. Won by Elias. Elias spinning. It goes down. Here comes San Diego on the counter. As they break out, they got about a player 15 yards off sides, and a poor clearance there. And I think Ezemadu got away with one there as he just a little nonchalant, and Bedoya ran on. These midfielders for San Diego have some good speed on them. But Bedoya couldn't control it, so it is a Union throw. And Calfo's got to move back another 10 yards or so. The referee says, okay, throw it in from right there. And now, of course, he'll take a few steps forward. Players always try to get an advantage. And now another throw, and Calfo will take that one again. See if the referee pulls it back. Nope, not this time. Calfo playing it up, but one back by San Diego. Bedoya. Looking for a runner. Bedoya goes down. Patti. Blondin, Patti again. Ball played forward and nearly up breaks free for Tran, but it gets cleared out. Stewart, can he control? Yes, he can, and cannot tape it off out on the field of play. Here's Dalu, the goal scorer. They go back and forth. Dalu plays across the face of goal. Nobody there for Albion, so it'll be a goal kick. Nope, they're going to say it's a corner kick. I didn't see a deflection there. But it will be a corner, and that allows the big boys to come up from the back. Almeida and Mitchell, both 6'4". So it'll be an in-swinger. And referee saying, take it easy, boys. Everyone crowded around the penalty spot. Down goes one of the Albion players, and there's a booking. Now, if that's on Nelson, that's a second. No, it's going to be on Quiselli. Wow. That would have been disaster for Flower City. So Quiselli, the captain, goes in the book in the 56th minute. Well, they say Cartagena got the yellow card. Not sure about that. We'll check the official ruling on that one. But here comes the corner kick. High ball in the air. There's the header and cleared away, but still dangerous. Tran and cleared out again by Nelson, but still in the area. And finally grabbed by Ezemadu. Ezemadu played out for Stewart. Let's see if he tries a run here. Nope, he's going to play it back. Cartagena playing it forward, and nobody there for Flower City in the 57th minute. San Diego up by a goal on the marker from in close from Alexander Dalu in the 47th minute. Patti. Still no substitutions yet for either team. It'll be interesting to see if Coach Jordan Sullivan will go to Ali Diacate if he is fit enough to play. He's been hampered with a hamstring injury, but we'll see if he makes an appearance. There's a long ball from Calfo, and we have two subs coming in. It is going to be Ali Diacate making his return to the lineup, and Logan Lee will also come in, so a pair of substitutions in the 58th minute. We'll see who comes out. So Diacate will come in, as will Lee. Cartagena will sit down. So this is definitely an offensive substitution for Coach Jordan Sullivan, as Cartagena, that if D-mid will go out. Not sure who else went out there. We'll have to check that. So Ali Diacate, let's see how effective he is. It was Matt Bolduc went out, so Lee went in for Cartagena. Ali Diacate, 6 goals on the season for Flower City, leads the team. Formerly played for this San Diego side. Lundeen front into the area, and Dalu run onto that one. Nearly did for a potential brace, but it was cleared out. And Ferrero loses out. Kluszewski cross, and nobody there. Shibata cannot run onto that one. It'll be a throw in for Flower City. San Diego just beating the Union to the ball right now. It was Cartagena who picked up that yellow card, so that was actually a good substitution. Here's a chance for Flower City. Ball played in and headed over the end line for a corner kick. As Opoku got free and Roach was out of his goal and he had to be saved there by his defender. So it'll be another corner for Flower City. Here's that scene again. Opoku broke free, got past Almeida, beat Roach, trying to get the ball on goal. It was Almeida who made this diving saved header to save the day. Here comes the corner kick. Played in and Roach can't handle it, and ball just squirts wide of the mark. I believe that was Nelson right there on the doorstep. Just could not get a foot to it to put it in the open net. Roach misplayed that corner kick. Here's the replay. Ball swung in with pace. Roach couldn't handle it. Nelson did get a foot to it, and he holds his hands and says, I can't believe it. Nelson has 2 goals on the season, both off corner kicks. Now Union pressing. Logan Lee just into the game. Opoku tries to cross and it's blocked. Kavanaugh inside for Lee. Lee looking for Stewart, headed to clear. Now Union pressing here, looking for the equalizer. As we played an hour, it's 1-0 to the visitors. Diacate. Now Calfo coming forward. Union looking for the tying goal. Stewart inside. Diacate. Diacate still with it. Diacate with the shot saved by Roach. Still dangerous. Calfo. Calfo spinning, trying to make room for something. He's forced back by 3 defenders. Stewart into the area, headed clear. Union all over Albion at the moment. And finally, Albion's breaking out here. And a nice play by Nelson. He's played into touch, but it did break up that run forward by Dalu. Very dangerous is Dalu. And now we're going to have a substitution coming in. Diacate with the shot and Roach with a big save there. So it's going to be number 11, Shinya Kadono from Irvine, California, and also another Japanese, a player of Japanese descent. He will come into the match. First substitution for Albion San Diego. .26 years old, has 2 goals, 1 assist this season. So he will make his way onto the field. And coming out is his Japanese countryman Yuki Shibata. So that's a straight substitution there. Bedoya. Lee and Quiselli right around him. Bedoya breaks free. Dalu. They're looking for support, getting it from Bedoya. Bedoya fakes the shot. Back for Gabara. And a nice tackle by Stewart. Diacate gets a foot to it. And Ferreira kicks the ball and it blasts one of the San Diego players in the head. So that'll be an immediate stoppage. Check for a head injury. See who that is. I could say that is ouch. No malice there, of course. Ferrer was just trying to play the ball forward, and the Albion player got in the way. I think it was Patti. It is Patti. So Patti will have to come off briefly. Gives the players a chance for a short break. I mean, an uncontested drop ball. Calfo's okay. That's good to hear. And referee Mr. Rousseau will drop it, and it's back into play for Flower City in the 64th minute. Down by a goal, but they've been active and pressing the last couple minutes. Kavanaugh back for Quisele. Logan Lee and Angelo Calfo. Blake Stewart. Stewart trying to make a move, does a nice move around Bedoya. Tough pass there. San Diego with the ball, and Stewart commits the foul. To Lundin, just a little touch, free kick. And Patti will now come back on. San Diego only has 5 field subs available, plus the goalie. Ball played forward. Nelson will cut it out. Logan Lee. Calfo playing it back for Phil Ejimadu. Done well in this first game for Flower City. Again, the goal was definitely not his fault. It took a weird bounce off a deflection, and he made the save off the post, but it was Alexander Dalou right there with the header into the open goal. And Logan Lee saying, I was told you were going to take that run, Malik. Malik said, nope. So moving into the 66th minute.
Fans, if you are the owner of a black Pacifica van, license plate KPF.
To be a goal kick for Ben Roach, who has made one big save on his former teammate, Ali Diakate, to keep the match scoreless.
Your car is running in the parking lot.
Long ball forward, looking for Dalou. Picked up as a foul on Calfo, and that's a booking for Angelo Calfo. He caught the man late. And it'll be in the 66th minute. Here's that scene again. Calfo and Dalou went up for it. Lundin came forward and Calfo caught him late. Definitely yellow card there. Coach Diego Gomez pleading his case for a red. I can't imagine that would be a red card. And there is Mr. Rousseau officially putting the name in the book. So it'll be a free kick for Albion in the 67th minute with the 1-goal lead. Albion currently stands second in NISA in goals allowed. They've only allowed 18 in 22 matches. First place is Chattanooga. They've only allowed 9 goals this season. That's amazing. That's like the old Rochester Rhinos back in the day. Dalou trying to spin on Lee. Dalou and Lee just got a foot to that ball to make the tackle. Clearance is only as far as Bedoya. Bedoya to Lundin and back to Klazuski. And now Mitchell. Flower City forced to chase as Albion holding on to this 1-goal lead. Here's Cadono, and he is called offsides. About midway through this second half, and Flower City need a goal to get something out of this match. There'll be 2 more matches for Flower City after tonight. Next Saturday, they'll play Chattanooga here at the downtown soccer stadium, Rochester Community Sports Complex. And there's still the rescheduled match against Savannah, which is being discussed as we speak. Roach out of his goal. Far side for Almeida. He'll play it long, looking for The substitute, Cadono. And a foul on Kavanaugh, free kick. And every one of these free kicks takes time off the clock. And that's something that Flower City can ill afford, as they need to find a goal here if they're going to get anything out of this match. And every point is critical, as they are 1 point up on Club de Leon, but the Lions have 2 matches in hand, and they play tonight against Michigan. And we have another substitution coming in, I believe, for Albion. And they still have a stoppage here. Referee needs a ball. Can't play without one of those. So it'll be a free kick for Albion. Again, it's time clicking away here. Now in the 70th minute. And here comes the substitution, is going to be the brace goal scorer in the last match for San Diego against Union, Alexander Gluvasevic from Serbia. And he actually came over from Club de Leon on June 1st to San Diego. The only 2 goals he scored this season, though, were against Flower City. Union wins the ball. Stewart, can he make something happen here? And Opoku is taken to the ground. There's a clean play. Calfo with the ball. Union needs to find a way to break through here. Logan Lee, that's a nice couple of moves there. Logan Lee taken down, free kick. That was some beautiful, fancy footwork there from Logan Lee, the 23-year-old from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Went to college at Purdue Fort Wayne. They're called the Mastodons. And here's Kavanaugh. Opoku. Kavanaugh on the touchline. Can he get a cross in? He can, and it's going to be a corner. Last corner, Flower City had a decent opportunity. So this set piece, very important. Nearly played it short, but Bedoya went over to Mark Kavanaugh. Here comes the corner, long one. Goes over everybody's head, but run down by Stewart. Stewart, still with it. Gets to get around his man and can't do so. And the Albion defense doing very well. Kavanaugh running all the way back. And does a fine job and plays it off of the Albion player for a throw-in. So we will have the sub, Lukasevic. And it will be Cyrus Tran coming out. Larsy's done a good job on Tran. He's had the hot hand for Albion, but not tonight. So Tran departs, and Alexander Lukasevic, another big body at 6'4", will come into the match. Now he's listed as a defender, but I would imagine he's going to go up top. He's 26 years old. He's from Charlotte, North Carolina, but originally from Serbia. Of course, in Rochester, so many great players from Serbia played for the Rochester Lancers back in the day. Nelson playing it forward. Diakate gets thrown to the ground, and it'll be a free kick. And Diakate still down. Hopefully he's okay. Coming from a hamstring injury, but it didn't look like he got hit in the side. So chance for set piece again for Flower City with Luke Ferreira. 73rd minute. Ferreira takes the free kick. Headed into this area. Diakate there, but Roach gets to it first. Nice set piece by Flower City. Nearly worked to perfection as Opoku got the header in. I think maybe it was Nelson who got the header in. But anyway, it was perfectly executed. Diakate just could not get to it before Roach. Roche has had much to do tonight, but what he has been called upon, he's done an excellent job. Allowing less than a goal a game with 11 shutouts. Elias tried to feed Diakate, but shot was muffled. The pass was muffled. And Lukasevich will take over and play the ball far side for Kadono. Bedoya back for Mitchell, and he plays it off of Opoku, and now we have more subs coming in. Oscar Sanchez will come in, and Angelo Calfo will sit. And coming in is Gabe Ortiz. Ortiz will replace Calfo, who's on a booking. So again, that's a good substitution by Coach Jordan Sullivan. Both subs in the 74th minute. Sanchez on for Ferreira.
And checking in number 11, Oscar Sanchez.
Sanchez has not played recently, but again, he's another very tricky player, good on the ball, and can take those free kicks. Poku tries to get around two men. Ortiz's first touch is not a good one. Goes right into touch. Throw in for Albion. 75th minute. Albion leads by a goal to nil. 47th minute goal by Alexander Dalu. Lukasevich gets a foot to it, goes down to the ground. Back into the midfield for Albion San Diego. Bedoya. Back for Almeida. And you wonder how much pressing the Ali Diakate can do with that hamstring. They need to feed him the ball in a good shooting position. Nagono. Ball goes out and will be a goal kick. And for the most part, Union's defense has been really good tonight. They've played very well. They've pretty much muffled any really good chances. The goal really was a pretty lucky break as the shot came in, it was deflected, took a weird bounce, and Sanchez with a nice play to regain, and he goes down, free kick. Shot came in from Tran. It took a deflection, had some top spin on it. Phil Ejimadu was able to fist the ball off the post, but it came right back out in front of goal, and right there was Alexandra Dalu to head into the open net. So a bit of an unlucky break for Flower City. Now it's a chance for Union to play the ball back into the Albion half. Stewart runs onto that ball on the touchline, and it'll be a corner. Another corner for Flower City. They're fourth of the second half. And here's where Diakate is very dangerous. You can see Lukasevich going into the mixer. So 3 6'4" guys are there. They want to maybe whip in a low cross potentially. Or play it short. 77th minute. Here's the ball into the area. Up to the top of the box. But it's headed clear. Bedoya. Albion tries to break out. And they're going to call a foul from behind. Free kick for San Diego. San Diego wins this game to move back into second place. 1 point ahead of Los Angeles. And that second place means a bye into the semifinals. However, LA does have a match in hand on San Diego. Either their goal difference is identical. But the goal scored is in the favor of Los Angeles at this point anyway. Logan Lee with a long throw, comes off of Stewart, then comes off of the Albion number 13, Tyler Gabara, free or throw in, Lee. And Lee's throw in is intercepted. Bedoya. Haven't seen much offensively from him, but he's really controlled the ball in midfield, has Alexander Bedoya. Or Daniel Bedoya, sorry. My mistake. A lot of Alexanders on this team already. Lundeen. Ball played in. Just cleared away there. Just a small touch by Nelson was effective. Dalu, that ball came out. That should have been a Flower City throw. That was off Dalu for sure. And Lee is not happy with that call. Lee did everything right there, and the referee missed the call. But, hey, we're all human. But Union does win the ball back. Diacate, let's see what he can do with it. Diacate, nice short pass. Ortiz, and again, the pass is muffled. Flower City having trouble getting through the Union or the San Diego midfield. Lundin goes down at the top of the area. Referee says play on. Sanchez to Elias. And that pass looking for Opoku is cut out again. So it's really not just the back line for San Diego, it's their midfield. It's disrupting a lot of passes and intercepting some of them. So the chances have been few and far between for Flower City. But still time left, and that's a poor ball there. Gives Union the throw. As we're in the 80th minute, there'll be some stoppage time with the substitutions and the head injury for Patti. Ball played all the way back by Gabara. Roach comes out of his goal to play it forward. Wind has died down, so even the wind at the face really didn't bother Roach at this point in the game. It was a little more breezy in the first half. Kozuski. Diacate ran on him, former teammates. Almeida, back for Roach. Elias just runs all day long. He never gets tired. Just trace the ball all the way across the field. We have more subs coming in for Albion. Dalu tries to run onto it. He keeps it in play. But a nice defensive play as Union once again takes the ball. Sanchez now steps around Bedoya well. Oscar Sanchez. Stewart. Elias goes down. Free kick. And Bedoya runs away. That should be a booking. That should be a booking for time wasting. The referee says no. And Elias just bounds it into the backside of Bedoya, saying he's way too close. What are you going to do about it? And now the referee's going to go over to his assistant, which is a very smart thing to do because the referee's assistant sees things. And Bedoya encroached on that free kick. Let's see what happens. He's going to get booked. Nope, no booking. Quisele. Ortiz playing it forward. Comes off of Elias. But right there is Gabara, the captain. Big run. Lukasevich tries to run onto it and get onto the ball. Can't do so. Sanchez plays it forward for Opoku. Headed clear again. So they go very cool in the back. They don't let a lot of things bother them. We're in the 82nd minute. And now a lot of space here if they can break San Diego. They'll just hold the ball up and try to get Dalu, and that's asking too much of Dalu. And now we'll have more substitutions. Final sub for Flower City be the youngster Ali Alamari, 21 years old from Lackawanna. And Stewart, who has run his you-know-what off, will come off. This will be the 82nd minute.
Minutes for Flower City, number 37, Ali Alamari.
And Gustavo Andrade Ibarra will come in for San Diego, another new addition to the team. And we'll see who the replacements are. So Dalu will come out, the goal scorer, and Kluszewski will come out. So that was in the 83rd minute. And also coming on, and this is a great story, number 12, Sebastian Sidulu. He's 16 years old, has grown up in the Albion San Diego youth system, and now is playing professionally as a high schooler. Unbelievable. He wears the number 12. So the Albion subs were in the 83rd minute, 82nd minute for the final Flower City sub, Ali Alamari. Gustavo Andrade Ibarri, 23 years old. He just joined the team himself. Actually started the game against Maryland. As Flower City looking for that equalizing goal. Quiselli, the captain, playing it long, looking for Opoku. Bedoya with a clearance, but kept in. Now put it out of there again. And Nelson crashes down to the ground as Lukasevich laid into him. And referee is getting some advice from the Flower City players and just saying, nope, just step away. And that's got to hurt. He's a big boy, 6'4", about 200 and some pounds. So a free kick for Flower City in the 85th minute. Kavanaugh playing it long. Ball in the area, cleared away again. Lundeen. Flower City trying to take the ball away, can't do so. There's the youngster Sidulu. Almeida for Mitchell. Sidulu goes down, no call. Flower City trying to get the ball back and finally does so. And now down on the deck once again is Ali Diakate. And that's not a good sign. Flower City's out of substitutions. Diakate got crashed into there. If you check that, it's not Diakate who's down. Diakate is actually over the player who's down. Apologies for that. Sometimes it's hard to see from this angle. I guess it's Opoku who's down, and that doesn't look good. In the 86th minute, it's Albion San Diego leading by 1-0. Goal by Alexander Dalu in the 47th minute. And now we have a stoppage as Frederick Opoku is being looked at by the trainer. Here's the goal. Lundeen took the shot inside. There's Tran. The ball came off the defender, looping down. Save was made by Enzamadu, but right there was Alexander Dalu to head into the open net just at the start of the second half. And that was a back-breaking goal. A lucky goal, really. But sometimes you got to have a little bit of luck on your side. It looks like a knee for Opoku, and let's hope he's okay. There'll definitely be a lot of stoppage time in this match. Not as much as the Milan match against Genoa earlier today. What a wild one that was. U.S.'s Christian Pulisic scoring in the 87th minute to give Milan the lead, and then then the goalie for Milan was sent off, and Olivier Giroud had to go into goal because they'd used all the substitutions. And he made a big save at the end of the match to preserve the 1-0 victory. What a wild one. And I got to say, congratulations to my boys, Chelsea. They won 4-1 at Burnley today, and that's not a good sign for Frederick Opoku. Can't put any weight on that knee. So Union will have to finish this match with 10 men. And they have fought as hard and as well as possible, but just getting another bad break for Flower City. Look, Mumi Quiselli is saying, why wasn't there any bookings on that? Why wasn't anybody sent off for that challenge? And Mumi, the captain, can certainly talk to the referee. Now, so Union now will have to go the rest of the way with 10 men because they are out of substitutions. So let's see if they can find a way here to pull pull a goal, at least get a point out of this match. Nelson, Quiselli chipping it forward for Diakate, headed out by Almeida. Kavanaugh steps forward, loses out. Nelson racing with Lukasevich, and Nelson wins the race. Back for Ezemadu. Calmly gives it to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh will bring it forward. 89th minute, but there will definitely be some, I would say at least 5 to 6 minutes of stoppage time in this match. Logan Lee. Can Union find a goal here to get a point at least out of this match? Kavanaugh playing it back. Almari and now Queseli. Albion just sitting back. Diacate looking for some space, but it's headed clear. Logan Lee gets on it. Elias. Is there Elias magic tonight? Diacate. Queseli. Union probing. Trying to find a way through this Albion defense. Queseli forced back. Lee loses possession. Here comes San Diego on the break. Bedoya. Lukasevich is way offside, but Lee with a nice tackle. Clean as a whistle. Here comes Nelson. Nelson for Sanchez. Can he run onto it? Can he get to it? Yes, he can. Sanchez, but he loses possession. Tyler Gabarra, the captain. Lukasevich. Queseli right on him. Now the ball played back. Long ball forward to no one in particular. So running back for it is Gabe Ortiz. And Zamadu. Kavanaugh. As we move towards stoppage time, it looks like it's going to be 5 minutes. I thought it would be more than that, especially with that late injury for Opoku, and all the subs. Ball forward, can it get to Elias? No. Again, the size of the back line, all those balls over the top are been cut out by San Diego. 6 minutes of stoppage time. They did add 1 extra minute. We are in stoppage time right now. 6 minutes of stoppage time at least. Ortiz tries to run onto it. Both players fighting, and the ball comes free. Here comes San Diego. Trying to pull Lukasevich offside. Here's Cadono. Cadono trying to take the ball to the corner. And he's taken down. Free kick. And that is going to be more time. And Cadono is going to milk this for as long as he possibly can. There should be more stoppage time added. Yep. Yeah, that's what they're saying. It's 6 minutes plus now what just happened here. So we will see. But it's a freak. We have a lot of people here asking about stoppage time up in the press box. Bedoya. Yep. So Cadono here on the free kick. Amazing his recovery there. Bedoya over it as well, but it looks like I imagine they'll just play this ball right into the corner. And maybe try to pull Lukasevich offside. And we may have a. Yep. They did give Queseli a card in stoppage time. So we played about a minute, a little over a minute of stoppage time, and we are still 1-0 to Albion San Diego, and they're taking their dear sweet time on this free kick as the Flower City colored smoke comes wafting onto the Rochester Community Sports Complex pitch. There's been at least 2 minutes wasted on this free kick, and there we go right into the corner, of course. Can Carvasi take the ball away? Cadono will take the ball back into the corner. That's going to be a throw for San Diego, so they keep possession. Again, they will just take their time on this throw-in. Just their right, certainly. Union's got to get that ball back. At least probably for 4 minutes of stoppage time left. Ball popped up in the air. Elias heads. Sanchez will clear it and will go into touch, though. It'll be another throw in for San Diego. And they're very happy to just keep throwing the ball in. Potty was going to go over and get the ball, and the coach said, don't go get it. He wastes more time. Lee, Elias, and now Union can break. Sanchez, and he plays it forward and just right back to San Diego. Mitchell with a long ball looking for Nakono. Nelson hit the header. And once again, it's Bedoya, cleared into touch, throw in for San Diego. And right now, they're seeing this game off. This will be a big victory for Albion if they can hold on to this 1-0 lead. Bedoya will throw the ball into the corner. Coselli will run onto it. Coselli's still with it. He'll play it across field for Kavanaugh. Noah Kavanaugh. Does Union have one more offensive opportunity in them? Ortiz playing it forward. Headed clear. There's the 16-year-old. Sadulu. But he loses possession. Free kick for Flower City. Taken quickly. Sanchez, far side. Alamori. Alamori into the area. It takes a shot, and it's right at Roach, and he makes the save. Roach got down well at his near post to make that important save. This will be clean sheet number 12 for Roach if he holds on here. Kavanaugh with the header. Back for Quiselli. So he forced back by Lukasevich and now makes the turn forward. Ali Diakate. Is there any magic in Ali tonight? And Kavanaugh has to play it back. As a Modu. Modu playing it up the near side for Sanchez. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. But will roll into touch. Throw in for San Diego. Probably about 2 minutes to go in this match. All eyes on referee David Rousseau. Lukasevich with the receives the throw, but won by Union. Logan Lee. But it's taken away again by San Diego. And once again, at that time, big tackle there. Nelson goes down in a heap. Free kick. So he's got to get this ball forward. And it's going to be Philip Ejimadu, the goalkeeper, is going to boom this ball as far as he can. About 90 seconds to go. There's the long free kick. Comes off of Diakande. Can he keep the ball in play? Yes, he can in the corner. Can he maybe win a corner? And once again, San Diego clears, but still in play. Down, played down, free kick. Here's the chance for Flower City, deep in the corner. Free kick. And it's going to be Kavanaugh to take it, the in-swinger with the left foot. Everybody crowding in that 6-yard box. Does Flower City have an equalizer in them late in this game? Fans getting into it. Kavanaugh into the area. Headed down. In front of goal. Shot a goal! 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 Incredibile! At the death of the game, Flower City ties the match. Here's the replay. Kavanaugh into the area. There's the header. Ball's on. It's Logan Lee with the tying goal deep in stoppage time. Logan Lee, his first goal of the season, and what a time to score it. That's got to be 96th or 97th minute, and it's 1-1. And there can't be much time left. Incredible. Flower City wins the free kick. And now San Diego is going to push everybody forward. Long ball by Roach. Lukasevich, and now bombed downfield by Elias. And that's the end of the game. Referee David Rousseau blows the whistle. And at the death, Flower City Union earns a valuable point, winning a free kick deep in the right corner. Matt Kavanaugh came all the way across. Here it is. Came off of Diacate's head. Came down. Logan Lee through a maze of bodies. Sticks the ball in the back of the net. Past Ben Roach. And we end up Flower City Union 1, Albion San Diego 1. Oh, my goodness. Now, at the beginning, I was talking to the people in the press box. I said neither team would want to have a tie in this game because it didn't help them at all, but it certainly seems like a win for Flower City and a loss for San Diego. So with the tie, Flower City moves to 24 points on 22 matches. Club de Leon is in action right now, taking on Michigan. If De Leon wins that game, they will move ahead of Flower City, but they're in Michigan tonight. We'll try to get a score on that one. San Diego remains in third place in NISA behind Los Angeles. So if these standings hold up, Flower City would go to San Diego in the first round of the playoffs, and boy, would that be some match. But it was a great match. The first half was very even. Both teams played very well. Very few chances for either side. Game opened up in the second half. An early goal from Alexander Dalu in the 47th minute. We'll see if we have any replays on those. We will, thanks to our great producer, Joel Balthauser. And we'll show you both goals. But what a way to end this game. 1-1. And everybody, I think, didn't think that Flower City could find a goal, but they did against this very tough San Diego defense. Yes, here's the first goal. Ball was cleared in, cleared out. Quiselli now goes to Lundin. Takes the shot. It's deflected. Tran turns with a shot. You can see the weird spinning dip. Getting a hand to it was the keeper, Phil Azamadou for Flower City. But right there was Dalu to stick it in the open net in the 47th minute to make it 1-0. Both teams had chances, but you got to say that San Diego controlled much of the game. In the midfield especially, they were intercepting passes, getting in the way. Flower City didn't have very many opportunities, but all you need is one, and that's what they got in the 97th minute. Here's the cross from Kavanaugh. Came off of Diacate. Logan Lee into the back of the net. And that is the tying goal, 1-1. And I'm losing my voice, not surprisingly. All the Flower City players very happy. And the first goal of the season for Logan Lee came off the bench in this game. What a time to score. And ends up Flower City Union 1 and Albion San Diego 1. And at halftime, it is right now Michigan Stars 1, Club de Leon 1. So if that holds up, Union will still be up a point with 2 matches to go, both at home. Next Saturday, they'll play Chattanooga here at the Rochester Community Sports Complex. And the rescheduled game against the Savannah Clovers will still need to be determined. It is going to be played, but they're still trying to work out a date on that one. So go to flowercityunion.com or go to any of their social media outlets to get the latest on that, or go to Savannah's as well, I guess, or to NISA. They have plenty of information on their Twitter account, especially. I found a lot of their information on Twitter. They do a great job there. By the way, the other game, Savannah is tied 0-0 with Chattanooga at halftime, and that would be a big result for Los Angeles. Los Angeles could still claim first place in the league, which was unheard of earlier on. But they have really played very well, the Force. So that will do it for tonight. Flower City will be in action again. We'll potentially this week against Savannah, definitely next Saturday against Chattanooga. San Diego's final match will be at Michigan next Sunday, the 15th of October. I'll try to get through the final credits here without losing my voice.